Call of Duty just revealed the Season 5 load update, and let me tell you, it's a very interesting one because there are a lot of content but at the same time not much of anything, to be honest with you guys. However, we'll be getting 2 brand new weapons, 1 map and more. As always, let's start off the video with the release date. Season 5 load update will be officially launching on August 21st at 9 AM Pacific time across all platforms, of course. However, this time it will work a bit differently if you're on PlayStation. If you are on Xbox and PC, you'll find it's gonna be one massive update to download on August 21st. However, if you're on PlayStation, it's gonna be a bit different because instead of getting one massive update, the update will be divided into 4 smaller updates. The first update is for the Season 5 loaded, just like any time you get a new season or a new mid-season, that's gonna be your normal update. Then the second update will be triggered once you launch the Call of Duty application. After the second update is completed, the third update will be triggered once you access Modern Warfare 3, and the fourth and final update will be triggered once you access Call of Duty Warzone. And the reason why they're doing this is because they want to separate the Call of Duty Warzone and the premium title from each other. So of course we no longer get those 250 plus gigabyte updates. That will be no more. This is why we're getting 4 separate updates. And for downloading all 4 updates, we will be rewarded with 10 1-hour double player XP tokens, 10 hours total of course, 10 hours of 1-hour double weapon XP tokens, and finally 10 battle pass token tier skips. And with that being said, now let's move on to the multiplayer side of things. First of all, we'll begin with the one remaining map in Season 5 load update, and that is the cell shaded variant of Das Haus, which is being called Ink House. As you guys know, in Season 5 update we got the cell shaded variants of Shipment and Rust, and now we're getting a cell shaded version of Das Haus, which looks absolutely awesome. And to round off with multiplayer, we'll begin some new game modes. I'm telling you guys, this Season 5 load update doesn't really have a lot of content, and it is understandable. This is the final season and a half of Modern Warfare 3's life cycle, as we're all gearing up to Black Ops 6, but the first game mode in the Season 5 load update is gonna be Cyber Attack, which if you've played Modern Warfare 2019, then you know about the Cyber Attack game mode. Basically, 2 teams will fight for an EMP device to disable the enemy data center, and the team that manages to disable the enemy data center in 5 rounds wins the match. And of course there will be teammate revives. However, if you're eliminated, that's it until the next round. Our second game mode is called Fish Faction, and this is actually Infected with a twist. Instead of being humans versus zombies, in Fish Faction it's gonna be fish versus cats. Yes, you heard that right, Infected but with fish and cats. This is absolutely amazing. I'm excited for Fish Faction, to be honest with you guys. Following that, for our third mode, we have the return of Paintball, last seen in Black Ops Cold War. Paintball will be back, absolutely amazing. And to finish off with multiplayer for Season 5 load update, our final game mode is called Defuse or Destroy. Basically, it's gonna work the same way as Search and Destroy. The only difference between SND and Defuse or Destroy is in Defuse or Destroy, the bomb will already be planted at the start of the round, and if you're the attacking team, then you have to defuse the bomb. If you're the defending team, you have to defend the bomb until it explodes, and everything else is pretty much the same as Search and Destroy. And with that being said, that will do it for multiplayer. Now let's move on and talk about the weapons. Moving on to the weapons, first of all, we'll begin with the Spear melee weapon, which looks absolutely amazing. It will be unlockable via a new mid-season sector in the Season 5 Battle Pass, just like every other weapon that we got in the previous mid-season updates. Moving on to our second and final weapon in the Season 5 load update is gonna be the Torque 35 launcher, aka a bow, and again it looks very awesome. I cannot wait to use it, to be honest with you guys. And the Torque 35 will be unlockable via a mid-season weekly challenge, again just like the previous seasons. Now unfortunately, when it comes to the operators, technically we won't be getting any new operators. However, we do have a new crossover with the Crow, and he will be available with his own operator bundle, which again looks very awesome. Moving on from that, we'll begin the 2 remaining Season 5 events. First of all is the Wildlife Most Wanted, which will begin on August 21st to August 28th and will feature 10 rewards. And finally, the Emotional Overdrive will begin on September 12th to September 18th and will also feature 10 rewards. And with that being said, now let's move on to the zombies content. When it comes to Modern Warfare 3 zombies, like I mentioned in the Season 5 video, this is it, okay? This is gonna be the final story mission in zombies, and to be honest with you guys, I'm not expecting any major updates to Modern Warfare 3 zombies anymore. Maybe a couple things here and there, but nothing major. This is it for Modern Warfare 3 zombies. All eyes now will be on Black Ops 6 zombies. But in the Season 5 load update, zombies will be getting the final story mission, like I said, alongside 3 new schematics: the Disciple Bottle, the Grenade Bandolier, and finally the Stash Increase. And when it comes to zombies, that would do it. Now let's move on to Warzone. First of all, in Warzone, we'll begin the return of the Supreme Resurgence game mode from the original Warzone. This is gonna be your normal Resurgence game mode on Rebirth Island, but all the ground loot will only be meta weapons, okay? The ground loot will only consist of meta weapons, the best of the best, the most powerful weapons as ground loot. Otherwise everything else is just like your normal Resurgence game mode on Rebirth Island. Following that we have a new feature called the Elite Contract and will be available on all game modes in Warzone, and basically this is gonna be like your normal contracts but with increased difficulty. And what I mean by that is the Elite Contracts will actually give you less time in order to complete that contract, except the Most Wanted contract where more time is actually added than decreased. And to finish off with Warzone and the Season 5 load update, finally in Warzone we'll be getting a new public event, the Recon Flyover, and will be available in all game modes. And just as the name suggests, once this public event activates, pretty much everybody will be given an advanced UAV, and not only you can see the location of the enemy but also the direction that they're facing and going. So definitely the Flyover Recon will come in handy, and it could be the difference maker between you winning the game or losing the game. But yeah, like I said earlier in the video, Season 5 load update is definitely an interesting update, because while there are content but at the same time there isn't really a lot of content, if that makes any sense. But of course it is understandable as we are gearing up for the release of Black Ops 6, with the beta happening in about 1 week and a half's time, and with the launch of Black Ops 6 in just over 2 months. We are all waiting for Black Ops 6, and this is pretty much the end of Modern Warfare 3. But with all that being said, make sure to click the video on the screen right now and watch me platinum the original Modern Warfare 2. Thank you guys for watching this video.